Come and see how I made my lovely classroom tree for my reading area. I will be honest with you, this was not the easiest thing I've done. To start, I went to my local carpet shop and asked if they had any cardboard tubing. They were very, very kind and even cut it down for me. It truly is a miracle what fits in the Mini. Anyway, so we started by making 2 holes in either side of the tubes and then put a cable tie through just to connect them together. I then used a lot of hot glue to stick the 2 tubes together. When I tell you this tree was made of dreams, patience and hot glue, I am not joking. We then used a really long strip of packing paper and then just hot glued it onto the tubes to make the bark of the tree. This was the first layer of the tree, and then we crumpled up some paper in 3 strips to start plaiting. This was way more stressful than that scene in Rapunzel where they're plaiting her hair. Anyway, here are the plaits and these are ready to be stuck onto my tree, again using tape, hot glue gun and a dream. Now, to make the branches, I've opted for wire and packing paper and obviously my hot glue gun. I basically just covered it in hot glue and wrapped it up until I was happy with the shape of it. I'm using wire because I can't attach things to the ceiling, so I'm having to be a little bit creative here. Started by putting the tree body in the corner of my classroom, and then we used string and command hooks to tie it into place. And then we just started putting in the branches. Again, we used a little bit of string and things just to lift some of the branches up as they were a little bit droopy. A lot of this was literally just playing around until we were happy with the shape of the tree. We then went in with lots of ivy and wisteria just to make the tree look a little bit prettier and more decorated and a little bit more full. I used my hot glue gun to attach all of the wisteria to the tree. I held it on and just put it on the edges of the branches and then dangled it along just until the tree looked a little bit more full. We also went in with some ivy, so we wrapped some of the ivy around the tree and then we also put some on the walls. If it's on the walls, we use white tack. I did not hot glue gun onto the walls, don't worry. Again, this did take quite a while. Luckily, my mum came in to help me. It's a lot of stepping back and filling in the empty spaces. But I am absolutely obsessed with my completed tree. Is this not the most beautiful reading garden ever? I am well and truly obsessed. It's giving fairy tale garden in the absolute best way. And my little hedgehog families are absolutely in love with their new home.